මුදල් ඇමතිතුමා හැටියට ජනාධිපතිතුමා අත්සන් නොකර එතුමා විදේශගත වෙලා සිටින අවස්ථාවක නියෝජ්‍ය ඇමතිතුමා හරහා අර ලියුමක් යවුවා කියලා IMF එකට. ඒක මේ රාජපක්ෂ ජනාධිපති කාලේ සිදු වුණා කියලා. නමුත් ඒක හාස්‍යයටවත් සමච්චලටවත් ලක් කරේ නැහැ. ඒ මහත්මා ගුණය අපි ප්‍රශංසා කළ යුතුයි. මොකද ඕක මේ හාස්‍ය ජනකව සමච්චල්ව ඉදිරිපත් කරා නම් අද මේ මිනිත්තු 5ක් වෙනකොට ඔකට 100k ලයිකින්ස් එනවා. ඒක හරි දුකයි. අපි කොච්චර රිසර්ච් කරලා මහත්මා ගතිකුණෙන් මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට කතා කරත් ඒකට නොලැබෙන විශාල කීර්තියක් ලැබෙනවා අර හාස්‍යයට සමච්චලට ලක්වන දේවල්. මේ හරි වැදගත්. මොකද මේ ඔය ආර්ථිකය ගැන කතා කරනකොට අර කියනවනේ අපි අර සේවා පදනම මත තියෙන ආර්ථික සර්විස් ඔරියන්ටඩ් ඉකොනොමි. එතන මම හදාගෙන එන මගේ ස්පීච් එක මම දක්වන්නම්. එතන මේ ජපානය මම හිතන්නේ ආසියාවේ චීනයට පසුව තිබෙන ඉහළින් ඉස්සරහම සිටින ආර්ථික මොඩලයක් තිබෙන රට. ඒක සර්විස් ඔරියන්ටඩ්. ඒ ආර්ථිකයේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රධානම ෆවුන්ඩේෂන් එක ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ විනය ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ සංස්කෘතික ලැබියාවන් වන්තර විනය තමයි ලොකුම වැඩියෙන්ම ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න දේවල්. මම හිතන්නේ මේ රටේ මිනිස්සු බලාපොරොත්තු වුණු සිස්ටම් චේන්ජ් අරහා ලැබුණු ඒ විනය සහිත පාර්ලිමේන්තුවක් මට හිතන්නේ 90% අපිට ලැබිලා තිබෙනවා. That's the truth. ආණ්ඩුවෙන් විපක්ෂිනුත් එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නෙක් ඒකට අහු නොවුනත් සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් මම හිතන්නේ ඊළඟ දශක දෙක හිමිවිය යුත්තේ පක්ෂ දෙකකටයි. ජාතික ජනබලවේගයේ දේශීය මක්කල් ශක්ති සමගි ජන සන්ධානයටත් තමයි මම හිතන්නේ ඊළඟ දශක දෙක හිමිය යුත්තේ. මොකද අපිට විනීත දූෂණ චෝදනාවට ලක් නොවූ අවංක විපක්ෂ නායකතුමා ඉන්නවා. ඒ පක්ෂ සන්ධානයේ නායක හැටියට මහත්මා ගතිගුණෙන් සහ පරිපූර්ණ දැනුමක් තිබෙන ආර්ථිකය පිළිබඳ විපක්ෂයේ මන්ත්‍රී ආචාර්ය හර්ෂ ඩී සිල්වා සිටිනවා. එපමණක් නොවේ. සම විටම දේශපාලන මතිමතාන්තය ඔබට ගිහිල්ලා තමාගේ තියෙන නිපුණත්වය, තමාගේ තිබෙන දැනුම, තමාගෙන් මේ රටට දායක විය හැකි ක්‍රමය කිසිම දේශපාලන පටු මතිභේදයෙන් තොරව ලබා දීමට සුදුසු මේ සූදානම සිටින අවස්ථාවක්. ඒක නිසා I have to highlight that. Now getting back to the economy of this country. I think I used to actually, after I was inspired by Dr. Harsha D. Silva's speech and I did a little bit of search. I was watching it live because we were all involved in this nomination which ended at 12 o'clock, and with the tense what are the nomination papers got rejected, another tension, well, be that as it may. Now, when you look at the Japanese economic model, one of the most successful story in the region, we always talk about this. Let's talk something else for a share. Now, one of the first things that they looked is skilled workforce and human capital. Then technological infrastructure and innovation, business environment and regulatory framework, advanced financial and banking system, tourism and hospitality development. These are the threshold that they look at it, the benchmark that they look at it. Cultural and soft power influence, focus on high value services, sustainable urban development and smart cities, cultural adaptability and global outlook. Now, sometimes one may wonder, when we are almost at the bottom of the list, why are you looking at the number 2? We have to look at number 2. When Singapore was at the bottom, they looked at us. They did not at that time say, no, we can't aspire to be another Sri Lanka with so much of resources that was found in that country. We as a small nation, actually it was a small island that was a dumping island used by the shippers, the ship that used to go across. It was virtually thrown into the dustbin by Malaysia. But he took the challenge and brought it up. So now there is no reason why we should not look at Japan as a model. Because service-oriented economy seems to be a way forward. Because whatever that I speak, whatever we say, goes with the new culture that we are all aspiring to be. Alut සංස්කෘතියක් system change එකක් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන මේ වකවානුවේ ඒ සඳහා වූ ජනතාවගේ 90ක වරමක් ලබා දී තිබෙනවා. ඔක්කොමලා හිතන්නේ මේ ජනතා මේ සමාවෙන්න NPP National People's Front power එකට දීපු එහෙම නැත්නම් ජනාධිපති අනුර කුමාර දිසානායකතුමාට දීපු වරම විතරයි මේ ජනතාව සිස්ටම් චේන්ජ් එකට දුන්නේ කියලා නෑ. මට කියන්න පුළුවන් අපේ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා මුස්ලිම් කොංග්‍රස් වලට ලැබුණු ඡන්ද බලාගත්තම එතන අලුත් මුහුණු වලට තමයි ඉඩ ලැබුණේ. ඒකෙන් පැහැදිලිවම පේන දෙයක් තමයි ඒ සිස්ටම් චේන්ජ් කියන එක පක්ෂයක් මොනවා වුණත් හැම පක්ෂයකම අලුත් මුහුණ අලුත් සංස්කෘතියක් අලුත් චේන්ජ් එකක් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒක නිසා මම කියන්නේ විපක්ෂයේ ඉන්න മന്ത്രിවරුනොත් ඒ අලුත් සංස්කෘතිකයට හැඩ ගැස්සලා ආපු සෑහෙන മന്ത്രി කොටසක් සිටිනවා. හැම එකනා ගැන මට කියන්න බෑ. නමුත් සෑහෙන කොටසක් ඉන්නවා. That's what I was just looking at the challenges that we will have when we try to follow the model that was set by the high standards set by Japan. Now it says lacked skilled workforce and the education gaps. Are we not geared to get that skills? අනිවාර්යෙන්. මට හිතෙනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ජනතාවගේ නිපුණත්වයේ දක්ෂකම මුළු ලෝකෙම පිළිගත්ත දක්ෂ ජනතාවන් සිටින රටක් හැටියට තමයි ශ්‍රී ලංකාව හඳුන්වන්නේ. We are one of the best skilled. Only thing is, the problem is not there. The problem is the educational gap. I think Honorable Prime Minister is looking at it. We have to gear ourselves to a level where the education has to be changed to bring this skilled workforce. Once that comes in, we can also aspire to be another Japanese economy. Why not? Then next challenge is weak digital and technological infrastructure. Now with the President's new initiative of digitalization, leave alone, I said this earlier also, whether there is a ministry for digitalization, whether there is a policy by the government for digitalization, whether we like it or not, people are going towards the digitalization. Now today, I was able to get all this information with one click of button. My son my son is more skilled than us, and their children will be far better than them. And we are looking at the artificial intelligence. So in those scenarios, we can, and Sri Lankan are best when it comes to the technology. Only thing they use it for the wrong purposes. So big digital and technological infrastructure is the second challenge that I look, which I believe we can definitely get over it. Then regulatory and business environmental challenges. That is what we are now talking about. Then we have, when the chairman looks at the clock, I get worried. Then we have the limited foreign direct investment and funding. I think a lot has spoken about that. I may not be expertise in that subject. Either Dr. Harsha De Silva spoke about it. Many people from the government spoke about it. We can definitely now with the new port city, new development in the harbour.
Order please.
Yeah.
ගරු කතානායකතුමා මුලසනට පෙමිණෙනවා ඇත.
Honorable Speaker, it's a privilege to speak when you are there. Now, the fifth challenge that we look at it is underdeveloped financial and banking services. Now, this is something I think I am also a bit worried because I spoke about this banking service. Absence of a full equipped development bank which will work beyond profit-oriental policies. We have to look at it very seriously. Then infrastructure and the connectivity issues. Yes, that's where the capital expenditure comes in. We have a lot of challenges, but we have a network. We have a lovely railway track network. What have we done? අපේ දුම්රිය පාරවල් railway tracks ටික මම හිතන්නේ මේ region එකේ වැඩිම infiltrated railway tracks තියෙන රටක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාව. අපි ඒවා පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැහැ. අපි මොකටද මේ පාරවල් වල කන්ටේනර්ස් ටිකයි බවුසර්ස් ටිකයි යවන්නේ? මඩ ගලපුවේ මම හිතන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා ඇති. වෙනම හැම දුම්රිය ස්ථානයකම වෙනම තියෙනවා පෙට්‍රල් ෂෙඩ් එකක්. අපිට බැරිද මේ නීතියක් ගේන්න දුම්රිය ස්ථාන දෙකක් තියෙන අතරතුර කන්ටේනර්ස්ලා නැත්තම් ඔය පෙට්‍රල් ගේනවා නම් හයි ටෝල් එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. මොකද they must use the railway. We are not making best use of it. Then we have the dependence on low value system. That is another challenge that we face. That is another value that we change. Now, focusing traditional sectors, most service job are low value sectors. That has to be changed. Then the political and economical instability. That is where now we have come to a point where there is a big change. Now, frequent economic crises should be one that of a past, not to take place in the future. The political instability, our people have decided for a system change and selected you and us. Remember, don't try to have it exclusively for yourself, this system change. It's not only for you. People spoke for you and us as well. 95% of the people spoke for us as well. That is why today, except the Samagi Jana Sandhanaya, all of the political parties have become minorities. That's the reality. Accept it. So, in the outlook by the people, the Samagi Jana Sandhanaya is an alternative. So, we look at the reality. So, that's what I'm saying. So, I am not trying from the political point of view. The political stability has come in. The economic crisis we get over it. We also have the weak global integration and trade policies. Now that is where I think we have to concentrate more. The limited trade agreements, and we have to interact with the global trade, global superpowers, global powers to interact with our trade transactions. So I would say the developing service-based economic, like Japan, if Sri Lanka must achieve, we must go for the
you have another 2 minutes.
Thank you. And vocational training, improve digital infrastructure to boost IT service and e-commerce, simplify the business regulation and attract FDI and startups, strengthen the financial and banking services, modernize the transport, diversify the high-value system, service like tech, and ensure political economy. But then before I think I can't sit today without talking something about the Gaza. I will be failing my duty. Honorable Speaker, I stand this esteemed assembly to express my profound condemnation of the Israel regime's recent egregious violation of international law through its renewed military operation in Gaza. The abrupt resumption of hostilities marked by relentless airstrikes and ground offensive has resulted in tragic loss of over 400 Palestinians' lives, predominantly women and children, during the sacred month of Ramadan. This blatant breach of ceasefire not only undermines the prospects for lasting peace, but also constitutes a direct assault on our shared humanity. The aggression extends beyond Gaza borders. Recent reports indicate that Israel forces have conducted operations in Yemen, Syria, Lebanon, targeting civilian population, including women, children, and humanitarian workers. Such action exacerbated the humanitarian crisis and represent flagrant violation of international law, Honorable Speaker. The international community cannot remain silent in the face of these atrocities. It is deeply concerning that the United States continues to provide unwavering support to this Israel, find its unlawful actions and perpetuating the cycle of violence. This has to be condemned.
Honourable Member, your time is over.
Just half a minute, I'll finish it. This endorsement not only fuels further conflict but also undermines the foundation of peace in the region. I call upon the Arab leaders and the broad international community to unite resisting these policies and also urge this government also to take a clear stand on that. Thank you very much.
செய்திகளை உடனுக்குடன் தெரிந்து கொள்ள உடனே சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.